Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WATP, let's get to the news. Philippe Clement's decision to make 7 changes to the Rangers squad after their 2-1 defeat to St Mirren raised eyebrows, especially since 2 of the changes, Kieran Dowell and Cyril Dessers, were substituted at half-time. The Belgian coach faced criticism, particularly from former Rangers striker Chris Boyd, who questioned his reliance on the advice of the club's sports scientists. Boyd argued that resting key players in what was a must-win match seemed a risky strategy. However, Clement stood by his choices, insisting that managing player fitness and injuries was paramount. The mounting pressure on Clement was evident as he addressed the media after the match. With tensions high, he explained his reasoning, stating that player welfare had to come first. "It's really simple, guys, it's really simple," he remarked to the press, trying to convey his approach in straightforward terms. He then detailed the physical condition of several players, including Yanis Hargai, who was absent due to illness, and Leon Balogun, who was sidelined with injury. Clement also highlighted the situation of several other key players. Jefter, for instance, had already played nearly as many games this season as he did in the entirety of the previous one. Voslov, another player Clement rotated, had already surpassed his previous season's playing time, with the midfielder admitting to being exhausted ahead of the match. Hamza, too, was in a similar situation, having played a significant number of minutes over a short period. Despite these concerns, Clement made a bold statement regarding his rotation strategy. "I would be really a fool if I had started with them and after 60 minutes they both would have been injured for 1 or 2 months. He made it clear that while the players themselves may not voice concerns about fatigue, it was his job to listen to both the players and his coaching staff to ensure they didn't push them too far. After all, the risk of a serious injury could jeopardize the team for months." As the match wore on, Clement's decision-making was tested. He observed the difference in performance when players like Voslov and Hamza came off the bench in the second half, showing flashes of quality despite their fatigue. It was evident that Clement was balancing the risk of overuse with the need for fresh legs. But with Rangers' championship hopes fading, now 14 points behind Celtic, the strategy of managing player fatigue seemed to be backfiring, leaving many to question whether it was worth the gamble. Clement also addressed the situation with Rangers defender John Souttar, who had been one of the club's standout performers before being sidelined with an injury. Souttar's breakdown, after an extended run of games, appeared to reinforce the idea that too much exposure to the first team could have long-term consequences. Since his injury, Rangers' defensive solidity has been in question, and Clement seemed determined to avoid repeating the same mistakes with other key players. Finally, Clement's comments suggested a broader issue at play: the squad's depth. "We need more than 12, 13, 14 players," he stressed, acknowledging that Rangers couldn't rely on just a few players to get through the season. Yet, with his rotation strategy now under scrutiny, the question remains, will Rangers be able to balance player rotation with the need to win crucial matches in the race for the title? Clement's choices are bold, but only time will tell if they'll pay off or if the team's performance will continue to suffer under the strain of too much rotation. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. A recent video circulating among Rangers fans has sparked wild speculation about the future of Nicolas Raskin. The Belgian midfielder, who has been a key figure since his arrival at Ibrox in January 2023, could be on the verge of leaving the Scottish Premiership club. With his high potential and impressive performances, could a move elsewhere be on the horizon? The Rangers faithful are on edge, eagerly awaiting confirmation of what may be a surprising transfer. Raskin's journey to Scotland has been anything but ordinary. After cutting his teeth in Belgium with Gent and Standard Liège, he made a name for himself in the youth ranks of the Belgian national team. His smooth transition to Rangers was initially met with optimism, as the club saw a future star in the midfielder. His debut performance in February 2023, in a 2-1 win over Ross County, was just the beginning of what many believed would be a long and fruitful career at Ibrox. However, the winds of change may be blowing through Glasgow. While Raskin's skills have shone through in several key matches, including his central role in Rangers' Scottish Premiership and European campaigns, whispers of interest from other top clubs are starting to make their rounds. Reports suggest that there could be offers on the table for the Belgian, potentially tempting him with the prospect of a bigger stage. Could these offers be too good for the 23-year-old to refuse? What's particularly intriguing is the timing of these rumours. As Rangers are still recovering from setbacks in both domestic and European competitions, the potential loss of a player like Raskin could send shockwaves through the squad. Yet, with financial stability becoming a priority for the club, a substantial transfer fee might be too appealing to ignore. If Raskin does decide to pursue greener pastures, Rangers might look to reinvest in the team, strengthening areas that need attention. Nicolas Raskin's talents on the pitch have made him one of the most exciting midfield prospects in recent years. His vision and passing range are arguably his standout qualities. Raskin's ability to pick out intricate passes, whether long or short, allows him to dictate the tempo of a game. His football IQ is top-notch, as he constantly positions himself to receive the ball and orchestrate play, making him an indispensable asset to his team. His maturity on the ball, especially at such a young age, makes him appear much more experienced than his years suggest. Another key strength of Raskin is his work rate and tireless energy. His commitment to the defensive side of the game is remarkable for a player with his creative abilities. He has a knack for breaking up opposition attacks, tracking back to recover possession, and providing crucial interceptions in key areas of the pitch. This ability to transition quickly from defense to attack makes him a versatile and well-rounded midfielder. He doesn't just shine in possession, but also works diligently to support his teammates defensively. Raskin's composure under pressure is another impressive attribute. Whether in tight spaces or when pressed by opponents, he remains calm and doesn't rush decisions. This poise allows him to make the right choices at crucial moments, whether it's releasing the ball to a teammate or taking on an opponent himself. This quality is vital in the high-pressure environment of the Scottish Premiership, where matches are often fast-paced and fiercely contested. Finally, his maturity and leadership qualities have not gone unnoticed. Despite his young age, Raskin has shown the maturity of a player much older than him. He takes responsibility for controlling the midfield, making key decisions, and maintaining balance throughout the game. His ability to lead by example, both in terms of his work ethic and his calm demeanor, has earned him the respect of his teammates and the fans alike. These qualities make him a valuable asset to any team looking for a midfielder who can contribute on both ends of the pitch. As fans, analysts, and the media await further developments, the question remains, will Raskin continue his journey at Rangers, or will he make a bold move that alters the course of his career? One thing is certain, the next few weeks could be pivotal for both the player and the club as they navigate the complexities of the transfer market. Stay tuned. Greetings, fans! Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.